I'm sure I mentioned the dangers of my old emergency nursing night job at night. And here I was racing out of Angleton on Highway 35 to try to see a patient. And this was actually a very, very foggy night. These aren't really my pictures, but yep, you guessed it, a deer jumped in my way. Well, you did. You did. Shame on you. Now, I didn't see any signs like this around, and at the time I was only going 45 miles an hour. All I had with me were these little bitty flashlights. You know the kind. They were just too cheesy. Now remember, this was at night, but I made it into the Walmart Center in Bay City to check out my damage. Yep, he sure did a number on my bumper. And even got some fur in there. So I evaluated, made it to the patient, took care of him, and by the time I got out it was dawn, and the first thing I hit was our local academy. You know what I wanted, right? No, say no to fishing. We're on a mission here. So I headed to the camping area to look for the mother of all flashlights. Okay, I'm back again, and this is the 511 XBT D3. Is it picking up? Of course, on the screen that I'm looking at, it looks backwards like a mirror image, but I'm not sure what you're seeing. But it's pretty hefty. So when I was working in those inner city neighborhoods, and I would get confronted every now and then, all I had to do was pull this out, and they knew I'm in business, right? Because you could probably whop someone really, really bad. Another thing I like about this is this rubberized anti-roll guard, so that, you know how sometimes you lay one of these flashlights on the table or something, and they'll start rolling, you know, off the table? Well, this prevents that from rolling, which is nice. And I assume the D3 means 3D batteries, because that's all it takes. Let's see if I can show you. 1, 2, and 3. So let's put all this back in. Oh, come on. There's a really strong spring in here for the batteries. Okay, it has 2 modes. You're not gonna be able to tell in this daylight, but whoops. Like really high power and supposedly a lower power one. Another neat thing is that its brightness. This is rated at 20,000 lumens. So I can't really demonstrate it here for you, but I have an idea. We'll call it the pitch black walk-in closet test. So we'll stop here and we'll do that little test for you. Okay, we'll walk into the closet here. We'll shut the door, and as you can see, it's totally pitch black. You can't see anything. So let me turn on the flashlight, and not too bad. So I'm just holding it up against the ceiling here, and it looks pretty bright to me in here. I'm not sure how it's coming out on your end, but it's almost like a 60-watt light bulb in here right now. before it turns dark, I just wanted to show you some of the trees that we're going to test the flashlight on. Okay, I'm back. So tonight we'll take this outside and we'll do the shine the light on the neighbor's tree. Let's see how far you know, we can lighten up some trees in the neighborhood. This is what nighttime looks like. Now let me pull out the 511 XBT D3. It's lighting up our big tree on the side of our house very nicely. Let's check out my neighbor across the street and his tree. Very nice. And here's my neighbor's tree, 2 houses down. This one's 3 houses down. Now let's try my neighbor's trees behind the house. Boy, it really lights up. Let's see how it lights up the street here. Yeah, it lights up the street real nicely. Okay, we're back. I hope you enjoyed this little review. I really think it's worth it. I mean, it does have a pretty big price tag. I think it was over $100, like 120 maybe, I'm not quite sure. And I did find mine at Walmart, but I don't see it there anymore. Unfortunately, Walmart does not carry this flashlight anymore, but I did find it on Amazon, and I also found it on the 511 website. So guys, be safe out there, and until next time, you guys take care. All I have to say is happiness is a brand new bumper. I'm Francis Kiefel, and I approved this video.